Okay, so we're going to be talking about building smarter on-site experiences. Very much to do with personalisation. But before we jump into the questions, Emma, if we start with you, if you could just explain who you are, what you do, and where you do it.
I'm Emma Holmes from Mous. I'm e-commerce lead there. Mous sell mostly phone cases. If you're a victim of our ads, you will have seen us throwing things, dropping things everywhere, but all sorts of tech accessories.
Is that working? Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Sarah, one of the two sisters that founded Code Beautiful. We are a cosmetics brand. We manufacture no-nonsense makeup that delivers on its promises every time, and we have a super loyal customer base.
Hi, everyone. I'm Shwetank, and please wake up. After lunch is the toughest session for everyone, but I had my dose of caffeine. So I'm the founder and CEO of Cooee, and we are a real-time personalization platform.
Amazing. Emma, going to jump straight in with you. So you've raised millions through crowdfunding. Well done. How are you now using personalisation and testing to translate that engaged community into stronger on-site performance?
To say it was all me would be quite a stretch, but yeah, Mous have raised so much through crowdfunding, and obviously that makes for a really engaged kind of customer base. It's only a fraction of our customers, but rightfully so. Those guys want to know when all the product launches are. They want exclusive content. They want discounts and special prices, and being able to use like Cooee to make sure that we're targeting just those people makes them feel super special and are really engaged in the brand. I think there's so many ways where Mous need to like personalize and target different sections of customers. Like if you're on an Android and we've just launched all of our i17 phone cases, that's not going to make you go buy an iPhone 17 and make it relevant. So we have to be really targeted, and it's a really good way to do it.
Amazing. Sarah, you've built a loyal community around your brand. How are you using Cooee to extend that sense of personal connection into your on-site experience?
So I'm nearly 30 years in customer loyalty now. That's my area of expertise before I made makeup. And for the first time in many years, because we were a B2B brand and we're now a B2C, we want to bring that real amazing feeling when someone walks into our showroom or we meet them at an event online. And we've not been working for that long with the guys at Cooee, but they are amazing at bridging the gap for that authenticity, and it's a work in progress. And I think that being able to bring that personalisation online is key, and we're doing lots of tests and trials. He didn't pay me to say it, but I genuinely love working with the team, and they've made such a big difference to the journey for our just little things like delivering the right personalised message to an existing customer based on intent.
Yeah, exactly. And you both touched on not treating all visitors the same. So Shwetank, over to you. Great segue. You often say don't treat all visitors the same. What does that mean for brands in practical terms?
All right. So how many brands out here have 20% off discount arrival pop up on their store?
There's a
Oh,
few
really?
hands.
Come on, has to be more than this. Nice, excellent. Yeah. Okay. And you think that if I have a similar printout on my face right now, you're meeting me for the first time, you don't even know what the heck I do, I'm really going to give you my email ID and phone number for a 20% off on buying Cooee? Absolutely no, right? And the panel previously on performance marketing, bang on, 7 seconds, attention span. You guys do so much work on the performance marketing, but you lose it all once it comes to the website, because website doesn't have the intelligence to understand that every single visitor landing on your store is in a different stage of buying journey. But we end up saying the same message to everyone, and that kind of defeats the purpose. So that's why when visitors arrive, we look at what they do, looking at those 200 plus micro behaviors in real time to engage with them one-on-one based on where they are in the buying journey.
Who in the room is A/B testing, by the way? Okay. I was expecting more hands, but that's fine. Emma, what's one experiment in A/B testing or on-site content that had an unexpected impact on conversions?
I think a massive one that we still talk about, even though it's from a while ago, was a redesign of our navigation. So quite a big test, but our old navigation was very brand-led. It was using all of these words that internally mean loads to us. And we're like, oh, everyone's going to get it. Everyone's going to know what we're talking about. But no one knows what you're talking about. So we did user testing, and I worked out, watching people through the site and see how they find certain products, and actually it's nowhere near what we thought they were doing. So using that data to completely redesign the navigation, make it as simple as possible, and make sure that all of the words make sense to someone who knows absolutely nothing about your brand, just like completely changed our conversion rate. We had a massive lift. So I don't know if it's shocking, but it was like so good to be able to test it, see the evidence, and just present it back to brand and be like, hey, can we change it? It's just like super valuable to have that.
When you're so immersed in the day-to-day as well, you don't realise these things,
Yeah.
because it's like there's so many acronyms in e-com.
Yeah, there's so many things in like phone cases as well. Like so many people don't know that their phone has magnets in, and we're just like banging on about it like it's obvious, but it's not.
It's interesting. Everyone's going to be on their website now, like, does everyone know what this means? Sarah. So moving from B to B to B2C meant putting customer experience first. How did you reimagine your on-site experience to meet those new expectations?
We probably made some mistakes in the beginning, and having that experience face to face. And when we were B2B, so we started off on QVC. So I'm really interested to chat to the online shopping guy that was on before, and Harvey Nichols and Harrods, and then that's very transactional, whereas our customer base is super loyal, and being able to do that online we're 12 years in as a business, and the last 2 years has really been a massive test and learn for us. And I think only now with Cooee being able to deliver just the little things, the little, and the language around when someone's come back, if they're a really frequent customer, what messages they get delivered, and just the flow and the journey, as if somebody walked into my showroom and I remembered them because they'd been in every month before buying product. And that's really tricky, and that's a work in progress, and we're making really great inroads to that. And there's loads more testing to do.
Amazing. Shwetank, so how do you balance making experience personalised without crossing into being overwhelming or intrusive for customers?
I'm going to extend what, we were talking about the online experience. Imagine you walking into an online store and you're there to buy shoes, but someone else is coming and trying to sell you socks. And if they try to do it 2 times, no, take 20% off. Take the red color, which is, is my excess stock or whatever. It's always going to be intrusive. But if I help you find the shoes that you were looking for faster, it's not going to be intrusive. Let's also look at it from a different lens. Meta tracks all this amazingly. So when you do the top of the funnel, medium funnel, bottom funnel, you rely on Meta's AI to figure out the right audience, lookalike audiences, and bring the funnel onto your store. But when they come to your store, take the socks. So that's the difference, right? When you try and give the customer what they were looking for faster, it's not spammy, it helps them, and they appreciate the experience that you're delivering them far more better.
So position yourself as helpful rather than
because they are on your website to find a solution to some problem they have, or a product to solve a need. You need to give them before the attention span or before they get an Instagram DM.
Of course.
Part of that process together was our customers have also fed back on that journey. So we have thousands of women in a private group, and we say, go online, pre and post testing, and they've genuinely fed back that really made a difference on our site to them. And that test and learn, constant change is important.
Yeah, because the quality of traffic coming to your website changes every single day. So your static automations and this widget, which is there only to upsell, cross-sell, the bestseller, if worked yesterday, is not going to work tomorrow.
Emma, so video plays a big role in your strategy. How do you make sure video feels integrated and relevant in the customer journey rather than just content for content's sake?
This is one I talk about a lot, and it's been a bit of a journey for us because if you've seen our ads, you'll know that our content team's pretty busy. They're constantly churning out more and more and more ads, which they're really good at, but trying to convince them that actually we need to change tact and kind of make some stuff that's more relevant to the website and can move them away from, I can't just keep putting videos of them throwing things and shouting on the website. It's not going to work. But we started there. We started with, let's just see if we can get people to stay on the page a little bit longer, watch an ad, watch a slightly less aggressive ad and see if that works. And then you can prove that that's working and then test with a new thing and get them to make more and more custom content. But I don't think we'll ever nail it, and I don't think it's the same solution for every product, and I don't think it's the same solution for every customer, so we're going to be constantly testing this. But we've tried 2 different presenters doing the exact same thing. We've done super detailed one and then a bit more of a high level thing, something that feels more Mous and then something that feels more aesthetic and calmer. But it works differently for different people, and it's going to be constant iterations and testing there to make sure we're just not chucking stuff everywhere.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a quality over quantity sometimes, but then I don't know what the algorithm does these days. I wish I did, to be honest.
It's pretty surprising though, like everyone will say like a short form video in your gallery is better, but we've tested that theory and had like long form, like 20-minute YouTube videos in our gallery, which sounds insane, but our customers very much engaged in the detail and they want to know everything. So it's not even like between brands, obviously it's going to be super different.
Shwetank, so working with brands like Mous and Cooee Beautiful, what have you learned about where personalisation makes the biggest difference?
I think both these brands are insanely different, right? I wouldn't even put them in the same galaxy if I come from a consumer perspective. Mous, from where we look at data, so we combine the data of Meta, Google, GA, Hotjar, Clarity, Shopify, everything into one single funnel. And then we look at something called as purchase intent. So the purchase intent visitors that come to Mous' store, they have a very high intent to purchase. Because of the video and the kind of positioning the brand has, they already know that they're coming to the store to buy this product. They just want to make sure that it ticks the boxes for their iPhone and is going to take care of, say, waterproof or damage proof or whatever kind of things, right? So that's level of personalizations to help them just find the answers for that particular product. Compared to Cooee Beautiful, when visitors come to their website, as a brand, they have to help them pick the best product to solve the beauty needs of the visitor. So you are there in a medium intent level where you're scrolling typically as like a social media scroller, going through your TikTok and Instagram, and then you present an ad, and when they come to a collection page or the product page, the personalization is then about trying to tell you, yes, this product might be helpful for you, right? So completely different parlance, but it's about that personalization in real time because you spend the money to bring the visitor in, and now you need to answer their questions to hopefully convert them.
It's amazing as well. You get to work with so many different brands, so you always have the insider scoop on these things. I'm jealous.
After the point, there are going to be more insights. So.
Oh yeah. Of course, it's always the way. Sarah, as a family business, authenticity is at the heart of your brand. How do you make sure your on-site marketing still feels genuine, even when you're scaling?
So we use AI across the business massively in lots of different areas. And so Zoe, who heads up our customer service, is anti the AI responder on the website. We have this, the ping chat that comes up. And so we do use that on a basic level, but and I think about this so much, how do we maintain that as we scale? We respond to people in a very personalised way. I'm really interested in the WhatsApp chats that was going on today. I think that's something I'm going to look at next. But our customers are blown away by the speed that we respond to them. So combining someone who's a loyal customer, who's been and looked at a new kit that we've had, Cooee showed them actually this and this and this is great for you. And one of the things that our customers said was, we need bundles. We want to choose what we want to put together, and because we're loyal, we want to have really good value in that purchase. So we're just introducing a bundle option where they get to choose what they want based on what we think they might want. But then on the customer service side, we've got some basic AI integration for standard questions, but there's always a human with a funny sense of humour at the end of the line that's responding to them, even if it's 11 o'clock at night.
I think we've got time for one more, so Shwetang. If a brand is just starting to improve their on-site journey and looking at that piece of the site, where should they focus first to get the quick wins?
Pick the right battles to fight. And what I mean by is resource, time, and money is gold mine, right? For all of us, we're always juggling and struggling with that. In today's world of AI, and it's been used so many times, don't go for tools that give you insights, because you'll still have to go and take those insights, incorporate them, and do something on top of it, right? Today's tools don't just give you insights, but they actually put that on your site and also continuously learn, and those are the kind of things that you need to do. That helps you give a very, very clear view of data. You can exactly pinpoint where is the funnel leaking. Is it impressions to add to cart? Is it add to cart to conversion? Is it the 6th campaign from Facebook? Is it the return desktop visitor from my TikTok 7th campaign? All this data is available, but because of the time precious that we all lack with, bring that out, incorporate that. And the other thing I want to say in the room again is, because you mentioned A/B testing, if you're under 50K visitors a month, don't obsess with A/B testing. Optimize, yes, improve that 0.001%. Just look at that, because that will have a much bigger multiplier effect. Once you cross 50K, 100K, then go look at A/B testing. But what you want to improve, don't just look at it from a performance side, also look at it from an on-site personalization, and everything will complement each other for better numbers.
Yeah, definitely. I think, smarter on-site experience doesn't necessarily translate to doing more. It's about what you're doing that's relevant to the visitor. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you.